Welcome in. It is the first Sunday of December. Last Sunday was the last Sunday of November. Doesn't that make perfect sense? Time just keeps going. Come on in to the church. Welcome. I'm glad to see you here. I'm glad to see the faces in the audience. Glad to see that we're live. And as we gather in this morning, we have an opportunity here. So last Sunday, we got to see some amazing things happen here in the house. We had baby dedications. We had baptisms. I'm excited for that. The move of the Lord is great. And this Sunday, we have another opportunity. So normally I get up here as we start the service, and I share something straight from my heart. And usually it's something that's happened to me on the way to church. So this morning, I got a word from the Lord, and it's very interesting how God speaks to my heart. He speaks to my heart like this, just giving me little impressions, and sometimes it's what is to come. And the word that I felt impressed on my heart was pressure this morning. And I'm like, pressure? Why am I feeling like I'm in a pressure cooker? I woke up, the first thought on my mind was bills. Then it switched to the holiday rush. Then it switched to sickness and health. If you're sitting here listening, maybe you can identify with some of those yet. And if you don't already have something that you can identify with, then I thought about, well, expectations. Because I opened up Facebook. And if you ever open up Facebook first thing in the morning, you get to see what everyone else did the night before. And I saw all of these activities, all of these things that a lot of my friends were involved in. Great things, holiday things, fun things. And this little thought came into my head. Why didn't I do those things? Why couldn't I be a part of that? Why didn't I get in that group photo? Why wasn't I invited to that event? Pressure. Pressure to be involved in something, pressure to perform, pressure to do something, pressure to buy something, pressure to get something. I'm reading through the Old Testament, and there's a very famous story about a prophet, and he wanted to know where God was. And God wasn't in the whirlwind. He wasn't in the fire. He wasn't in the earthquake. And this morning, in all of those thoughts and pressures that came to me, God came in a still small voice and just whispered to me. He said, Ricky, I didn't ask you to be a part of those things. He says, Ricky, I haven't asked you to buy anything. He said, Ricky, I didn't even need you for nothing but to take the next breath, the next opportunity. My next opportunity was to come here. My next opportunity was to come here and worship and release that pressure. In the next few weeks, we're going to open up our feeds on social media, and we're going to see everybody either need something or proclaim they've got something. It's funny, I opened up my social media, and this guy, he was going to homeless people and asking them for $1. He was walking down the street asking somebody for $1 for a drink. The well-dressed person said, it's okay, I'm going to business. The other person who was kind of dressed like me